Let's journey into the world of the lion and the mouse. In a warm, sunny forest where leaves danced gently in the breeze, a mighty lion rested beneath a big shady tree. He had just enjoyed a delicious meal and was sleeping peacefully as birds chirped high above. The king of the jungle was enjoying a perfect afternoon nap, dreaming of his next grand adventure. Nearby, a tiny, curious mouse crept out of her hiding place in search of food. Her whiskers twitched as she scurried here and there, her little nose sniffing for any tasty crumbs. Lost in her search, she didn't notice where her tiny feet were taking her. Without realizing it, she ran right across the lion's giant paw. The lion awoke with a thunderous roar. Startled and annoyed, he swiftly pinned the frightened little mouse under his massive claw. The poor mouse trembled, looking up at the huge, powerful creature towering over her. She thought her end had surely come. Gathering all her courage, the mouse squeaked, "Please, mighty lion, let me go. I promise, if you spare me, one day I might be able to help you." The lion chuckled, a deep rumble in his chest. "You? Help me?" he said, amused. "You're far too small to ever help a king like me. But your bravery is amusing, and I'm in a good mood today. I'll let you go." With that, he gently lifted his paw. The mouse didn't need to be told twice. She scurried away as fast as she could, incredibly grateful for the lion's unexpected mercy. A few days later, while the lion was walking proudly through his kingdom, he stepped right into a trap set by hunters. A heavy net made of strong ropes dropped from above, tangling him completely. He thrashed and struggled with all his might, but the more he pulled, the tighter the ropes became. He was trapped. He let out a mighty, desperate roar that echoed through the entire forest, calling for help. The little mouse, who was nibbling on a berry not far away, heard the lion's roar. She recognized his voice at once. Remembering his act of kindness, she didn't hesitate for a second. She ran as fast as her little legs could carry her, following the sound through the tall grass until she found the mighty lion caught in the hunter's net. "Don't worry, mighty lion," she called out with a determined voice. "I'll help you." The lion watched in disbelief as the tiny mouse began to nibble on the thick ropes with her sharp little teeth. She gnawed and she chewed, one strand at a time. It was hard work, but she didn't give up. Slowly but surely, the ropes began to fray. Finally, with one last chew, the final strand snapped, and the lion was free. The lion stood up, shaking the last of the ropes from his mane. He looked down at the tiny creature with amazement and profound gratitude. "You were right, little mouse," he said, his voice now soft and kind. "Even the smallest of creatures can make the biggest difference. You saved my life." "Thank you." The little mouse smiled, proud and happy to have helped her powerful friend. From that day on, the lion and the mouse became the very best of friends, a true example of how different two friends can be. This wonderful story reminds us to never underestimate others, no matter how small or different they may seem. Everyone has their own unique strengths and value. And most importantly, it teaches us that a small act of kindness is never wasted. It always finds a way to come back to you. Thank you so much for watching with us today. If you enjoyed this story, please give this video a thumbs up.